Hello everybody, I haven't seen you in forever. It's been busy over here at the nut house, and I want to show you today what all that is growing here, from flowers all the way to the garden. And to start off here, I'm just going to show you some of my porch which needs to be pressure washed. These are some snapdragons that I am growing. I may have to plant those, in the dirt. I have some in the dirt. What I mean is in the ground. I have some petunias. These are my, let's see, those are petunias as well. And those came from the clearance section at Lowe's for like $7. So check out your clearance section at Lowe's, because that's where you can bring all the plants back to life. I have some wildflowers, and you see my hostas are giants. I need to dig some of them up and replant, but I just don't have the time for it right now. I have daylilies and some hostas as well. And we're going to move on down to our other garden, which is down near our chicken pen, and I'll show you around. So here are our potatoes. They're starting to bloom. And we're trying these raised beds this year. Sorry about the lighting. There's another raised bed of potatoes. We eat a lot of potatoes almost every meal. They're not roasted, they're fried, they're mashed, they're baked. There's a half, can't see for the glare, but there's a half of a row. Half of a bed. Here are our small cucumbers. They're gonna go up this trellis. Here's some more cucumbers. They have to be thinned out, but they are looking good. And here are some straight 8 cucumbers. They're gonna go up and over this trellis, and then these are Japanese cucumbers, and they'll go over up and over that section. Here are our cantaloupe. So this whole bed is 4x8, and it will go up and over like an arch, and hopefully we'll get some cantaloupe out of that. And over here, he's trying these blue buckets. He cut them in half. They're food grade buckets, and he put some soil in here, and he's planted watermelons, so they should go up and over this arch. And this is also a watermelon bucket. We're gonna try that. Ooh, I see one coming up. He'll be excited because he has been waiting and waiting and thinking he was gonna have to replant. Let's see if he's up over here. Not yet. These are from my tulip tree. It's this big tree right here near my chicken pen, which is not pretty, but it serves its purpose. And over here is peppermint. We have her set up so her waste will go down here in this bucket, and then we can just take this bucket and use it on our garden. How are you doing? Huh? How are you doing? She's a good girl, aren't you? All right, let's go down to the other garden. This is what we usually call our shade garden, although it's actually has more sun. And there are my chickens and the mean rooster who always is trying to get me. He doesn't try to get anybody else. But me, he can't stand it for some reason. I don't even know why. See? Trying to get me. Brave little fella. Okay, let's go down here. We have our peach tree here. And then here is a new bed that we're going to plant asparagus in. Right now we're just filling it with sticks and pine cones. And here are my peppers. We have a video on how to plant, you know, I think it's 32. I didn't do as many this year because I still have peppers from last year. And then here is my strawberry bed, and I have to get out here and start picking some of them. Because they will go fast. They'll ruin pretty fast. Oh wow, look at those. Yep. I will be coming out here picking those in the morning. And here are the hot peppers. He has ghost pepper over here, which I would never try. And then he has some jalapenos, I think, serranos, I think Carolina Reapers. No, these are Reapers. Carolina Reapers over here. And then he has some ghost pepper too. Here is our long, let's see if you can change the lighting. Here's a long row of okra. And I've got to plant some flowers along the border, sunflowers. And this is going to be our green bean arch. We have to plant those this evening. And we have tomatoes. And this year I planted carbon tomatoes and purple Cherokee, which are my favorite. And I think one tomato. But they are looking good. I have to get out here and hoe it. I think we have 20 so far. And then here are several varieties of squash. We tried, instead of direct sowing this year, we actually, what do you call that? Transplant.
And we will be harvesting our potatoes pretty soon.
I showed them the blooms, and there's one watermelon up.
There is a watermelon up. Yay. So excited.
And then here is the corn.
4 rows of corn.
4 rows of corn. All right, now we'll go to the front yard. You want to go?
All right. Here's the rest of our tomato plants. We sold a couple, but this is what we have left. If they don't sell, I'm gonna have to put these in the ground. Still got pepper. Purple Cherokees is my favorite. That's all we plant.
All right, let's see. Here are my lilies, daylilies. And in the front 3 raised beds, we have some lettuce. I don't remember what this is. It may be some type of flower. I'm gonna have to check. We have some onions. They're still little. I need to come out here and weed this out. We have carrots there. He tried an experiment where he used egg cartons and started the seeds and then planted the entire carton. We have some nasturtium. Let's see. I thought I planted this type of lettuce, but I don't know. It looks a lot like those flowers. Anyway, this is a tomatillo plant. We got it from Azure Standard. One of them made it, one of them didn't. This is mullein. I'm planning to make a tincture because it's supposed to help with congestion and like if you're sick, you can make a tincture for mucus and coughing. And there, I think, is a zucchini. And I planted some garlic chives, but I don't know if that's it or not. And that's parsley, some dill, and then basil. And then over here is an old bed. We have chives that are flowering. And we have our onions that we use for green onions. They've gone to seed. We have some sage, and then I planted some fresh sage here. That the sage made it all the way through winter. Now along the property we have rose bushes. These are knockout roses, along with some hostas, our big cherry flowering tree. And then we have we have all the way around the driveway. We have roses as well. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you soon.